When I was a 18-year-old kid, you know, just wanting to do nothing other than make my mother proud and make Belize proud and do what all of us want to do, be recognized for our talent and take over the world. I was defending him, and he turned around and called witnesses to testify against me, and he contributed. He pretty much sent me to prison. So that is the context by which you must always describe that relationship. Yes, I forgave, I moved on, but let us not pretend as if I was in Miami for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Well, I went a birthday with him once.
I
saw a birthday cake.
I went again to do a charity event for impoverished youth in London. So let us not lose sight of what the cold hard facts are. This was not someone who I vacationed with and who he and I enjoyed this great intimate relationship of brotherhood. This is someone who destroyed my life and who I forgave and who I moved on, and for the better interest of Belize, because he was in a position at that time to give scholarships and to maybe invest. I would not deny attempting to bring the investment to Belize and to bring the contributions to education to Belize, but don't distort it as if, you know, he and I were bombale. This is someone that destroyed my life, but do I take any joy or any satisfaction with what he is going through? Absolutely not. I am different than maybe other people. No one needs to fail for me to succeed. No one needs to suffer for me.
In your at the height of your professional relationship, or thereafter through the reconciliation, when he was an instrumental part of promoting you through Revolt Media.
So I'm not even gonna go through all that bullshit. That was scumbag Shine, former Blood gang member. He was born in Belize, I guess, but he grew up in Brooklyn, right? Scumbag Brooklyn nigga. Talking about Diddy destroyed his life. If I could recall right, this nigga was pointed out as the gunman, right? Nobody, Puff Daddy, he could have been the gunman, but the state of New York proved without a doubt that this nigga was the gunman. He took the fall to blame another nigga, some sucker shit. I never respected that nigga after that. And then he turned into a scumbag politician talking about he took the investment of Puff Daddy because it was in Belize's best interest. Nigga, if somebody get me locked up, I ain't taking a coin from him. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to figure out how I can have him, you know, excommunicated. But it says right here, Diddy's new proposal for bail, no female visitors while I'm out. That's why I got denied again, my nigga, because they know you into bussy. So with baby oil. Now I'm not saying that you should have been held, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually not, I'm indifferent. I'm a Death Row fan, Tupac fan, but I don't hate Diddy. I don't know the nigga personally. He never did nothing to me, but it looks like they got his official inmate number. He's number 37452-054. He booked in Brooklyn. So I hope no harm comes to him. Like I said, I don't know him personally, so I ain't on no hater shit. And it says he's detained at the same federal prison as R. Kelly, Michael Cohen, and Fetty Wap. I don't know who the hell Michael Cohen is, but probably some scumbag. And then we got 50 Cent. Now this surprised me because 50 Cent is always taking jabs at him, but it looks like he came to his defense and says that his legal challenges is in part because he sued the liquor company and made their top executives uncomfortable. Which I think this is a witch hunt. You know what I'm saying? They said it was racketeering charges. What he racketeer though? They're not specific. Was it drugs? Was it people? We don't know. The definition of racketeering, and there's a multitude of examples of racketeering. It says bank fraud, wire fraud, kidnapping, bribery, extortion, contract for murder, loan sharking, drug trafficking, arson for hire. I don't even know how you racketeered arson, but whatever. Arson for hire, for intimidation, insurance fraud, and embezzlement. Now I'm assuming because he's a billionaire, he don't need to embezzle. You don't need to do any. These are considered low crimes when you're worth $1 billion. I highly doubt he's You know what I'm saying? I highly doubt he's loan sharking. Maybe drug trafficking, because they did say they found some pink cocaine. So that could be possibly what it is, and probably could have had Young Miami as a drug mule. She probably done flipped on him and snitched. Bribery, I don't think he would do that. Like, you got too much money to be bribing people. What's the point? And you bribe people to get out of crime. He ain't been charged for nothing but this recently. Extortion, I highly doubt it. Like, who you got to extort when you worth billions or even millions? Contact murder for hire. They did say that little producer dude said that he killed somebody or had somebody killed. So, you know what I'm saying? Or that could be the murder of Tupac Shakur, right? This could be all linked to Keefe D. He could be snitching to get out of jail, right? And what better to do, snitch on a rich nigga that you felt like did you dirtball back in the 90s. Yeah, but I don't, me personally, I need more substantiated evidence, right? Like, it needs to be spelled out. Just like with R. Kelly, it wasn't murky. They spelled out everything. I didn't believe it, because he had hoes as old as 38 accusing him of kidnapping. And I don't know how you get kidnapped with a nigga on tour, but I digress. What I will say is, yeah, I need more definitive, like, explanation examples. This to me still smells like a witch hunt. And then when they did that raid, they was looking for something, and it wasn't drugs, right? Because they would have said that. I feel like they was looking for something. They was looking for them damn tapes. They kept mentioning the tapes and how he had a multitude of cameras in his house. So yeah, I think these executives at these music labels, or them executives at the liquor company, first they humiliate him because they had the DA talk about he had 1,000 bottles of baby oil. How that's pertinent to a criminal investigation is beyond me. That's just me though. I didn't think that play. They could have actually kept it. They haven't let us know what crime he's being charged with, other than vague generalities like conspiracy to racketeering, prostitution, transportation of prostitutes, human trafficking. What is that? Shit's vague. Like, they need to be more specific, just like they was specific with 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Like, if you get caught with 50 kilos, like Fetty Wap did, they said bro got caught with 50 kilos and a bunch of fentanyl pills. It wasn't vague. You knew exactly what it was. This seems like some vague bullshit, and I'm not gonna say free the guy, but I ain't with like racist government officials trying to book a nigga for some bullshit charges like they did Bill Cosby. Free the guy. Fuck that. In any event, if you like this episode, you know what to do, and I'm out.